Hello and welcome back to my channel. A few weeks ago, my husband and I went up to Winnipeg, Manitoba, and they have a few stores that we don't have down here in the US. So I'm starting out at Edition Elle. Here's my little outfit of the day, some Ava and Viv jeans, some Croc loafers. I know Crocs, but they're really comfy because we did a lot of walking, and my shirt is from Brew 21. So I started out with a blazer because I love a good blazer. The thing to notice about the prices, so like it said 98 there, is that the American dollar was about 75 cents to their Canadian dollar. So I kind of took everything 25% off in my brain. So the blazer would have retailed in American dollars for about $75. So this blazer was just a little bit too Dr. Evil for me with the collar. The arms are a little bit too long, as you can see. It just wasn't quite my style, but good fit nonetheless. I tried everything on in about an 18 or a 2X for the most part. This is a lace front bomber jacket, and I don't own a bomber jacket yet. So I was a little bit nervous because I just don't personally feel like I can really pull off the trend. So I was a little bit weary going into it, and it was kind of expensive too. You can see the sleeves were a little bit tight. The sleeves and the back were made of this like see-through kind of material. Whereas the front was this like heavier lace front type of stuff. So it didn't have any stretch to it. The sleeves are a little bit tight, but I did like it. And I feel like I need to start embracing the trend. So I did end up purchasing this, and I wore it that night, which you'll see in a picture later. I really especially like it when it's open like that. I feel like it's a better look for me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not great at these new trends, guys. The next one is just a black flowy top, and I love a good black flowy top, so I had to try it out. And this one's a size 20, as you can see. Um, on this one, the way that the ruffle things were kind of going down the front just didn't really work with my shape. I didn't love the way it looked. And again, the prices were pretty high here. There were a few sale things I tried on later, but yeah, I just wasn't really willing to spend all that much money. Here's a cardigan, and I love a good cardigan, of course. This one's in a 1X, and what I like about this cardigan is it's a bunch of different materials. So the back is a different material than the front. The front is more of like a stretchy sweater type. And the black is a little bit see-through, and it's not stretchy at all. And then on the front, which I'll show you in a minute, there's some different panels too up by the shoulders. And that material is the same as the material on the back. Kind of has a ripply type effect. Yeah. So I did end up bringing this one home just to add to my cardigan collection. I'm always looking for some good basic tees, so I had to try this one on. And it wasn't really a good fit for me. Besides the fact that my stomach was huge that day. I don't know what's going on. In Winnipeg the whole time, I was just having fat days. It was not fun. But the shoulders were really big, like kind of in the armpit area. So not for me. This is like a legging slash jegging type of pant, and they had a whole bunch of these. I believe they're supposed to be cropped, but on me they're like the perfect ankle length. And these were super soft and super comfy. Huge, huge fan of these pants. Um, we wore those. I wore those when we went to a comedy show that night, which was a lot of sitting because you're sitting there for, an hour or two just, waiting for the comedy and listening and whatever. And they got really, really tight around my front stomach area. And I think part of that was that I was having those bloated days or whatever they were. But I think it was just a little bit too tight around the waist. So I haven't worn them again, and they're just a little bit flashy, like they're really tight and kind of shiny or whatever. So I haven't worn them again yet because I'm just scared of that. But I think they'll be fine if I wear them again. I just need to, do it. These are some sale pants. They seem like kind of a legging slash ponte type material, which I really like. And they had that cool leather kind of cutout detailing, but they were not flattering at all, as you can see. They showed off every dimple and line and everything you don't want shown through pants. And then the bottom of them was just a little bit weird for me. Like it was, a little bit flare type at the very bottom, but tight up until then. The seaming thing just doesn't look great on my legs. And the pants that usually have the seaming are just like, not the right material. So they were not for me at all, but worth trying on, especially since they were on sale. This is a dress. I wanted to try on a dress and just to see how they fit. This is in a 2X. And, I see dresses in this style all the time with like the lace top and whatever. So I wanted to finally try one on. I couldn't get it zipped up all the way. I mean, I probably could if I tried, but then I didn't want to try and get out of it, So, I mean, it's a very nice dress. It fit well. It just really wasn't for me. I didn't really have a need for it. I would probably crop the sleeves a little bit too. I just seem to look better in a 3/4 sleeve is what I've noticed. So, not for me, but it was a nice dress and it was on sale. And I had to try on some swimsuits while I was there. This top, oh my gosh, okay. This was a nightmare to get on, this top. And it just comes with a basic high-waisted bottom. So it has like the double straps or whatever, and I think that the black straps were supposed to crisscross in the back, but I could not get it on that way, so I uncrisscrossed them, put them on the right sides, but, oh, sorry, panties, oops. At least I'm being sanitary, so there you go. So the tops was supposed to crisscross in the back, but I could not get it done that way, so I crisscrossed them, and it still was like so hard to get done. But here I am, I made it into it, and I didn't love it. It had like hard cups, that's what I was trying to show you when I was awkwardly touching myself. But yeah, just overall not for me. But the next suit had like a crisscross bottom, so they're high-waisted or like medium high-waisted with that little bit of a crisscross. And then the top had this zipper front, and I am feeling myself in this suit. So I can't wait for you to see it. So yeah, the bottoms I am not totally in love with, but the top, like, I don't know, it just fits super well. I don't feel though like my boobs were gonna stay in it. I felt like if I bend over to get something, they're coming right out. They were not securely in there at all, but I love the zipper and like the cups were real and they were like big and full and like, I don't know. It made my boobs look really good, I thought, and I loved the zipper. It just like, I don't know, it felt cool. The bottoms were cute, but I don't know, something about the dip in the middle. I'm going to show you here in a second. Like, it's almost on my belly button. So, like, if I move my stomach a little bit, there's my belly button. So, they just weren't for me. And at the price of both of them, too, I was like, I just don't need these. I have too many swimsuits already. So, I didn't take them home, but I am still thinking about that top. And now I did a few pieces over at Pennington's. Pennington's is kind of like a Torrid, I guess. Oh, first this top. Okay, I didn't even pick out this top. I saw it on the rack when I was coming into the changing room, and it's the one thing that I absolutely loved. I didn't think it would fit because it was in an X and it was not stretchy material, but it fit perfectly. It's really staticky here, so it's clinging, but now, like when it's not staticky, it just flows really nicely. So they had collections by Melissa McCarthy, which you'll see in a few minutes, and also by Tess Holiday. And I didn't grab anything from her line because none of it seemed like, oh, hey, I actually want this. So they had a lot of different stuff. Some of it felt really old lady. Some of it felt really, out there. But I liked this blazer a lot. It reminded me of the Maurice's blazer that I got for $12 in a different haul. So I was like, I would totally wear this, but I already have one almost exactly like it from Maurice's for $12, and I think this retailed for, $98 or something? So, I mean, even $60, $70 American, whatever it would be, it just didn't seem worth it. And this is the Melissa McCarthy shirt I tried on. I've been wanting to try on a shirt in this style from her forever, but I've never found one. And it's super, I don't know, I like it. It's flattering in a lot of ways. The sleeve elastics were awkwardly tight, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So like that was kind of uncomfortable, and it also kind of gave me like the pregnant look. I'm not sure. So yeah, awkward sleeve shot. They were too tight. But I don't know. So it just wasn't quite for me. And at $98 or whatever, I just didn't think it was worth it. So yeah, Pennington's was kind of a dud for me, but I do want a black version of that white tank top. So I did wear the outfit out later that night. You can see the bomber and the jeans and the white top. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!